So let's start. Sorry, let's start with small commands, which are very important. Whatever commands we are executing today are almost which use every day, except a few commands like NL, which you rarely use. But otherwise, any of these commands is quite important. So we'll start with a different concept called as file system hierarchy, which is the fundamental for Linux. Now, one of the few basics you have to always keep in mind is when you connect to a Linux machine, you connect to your home directory. I'm not going to repeat this point every time. Please be noted. One second, one second, one second. Present working directory will tell you where you are. Now, slash home is a folder or a directory. Slash home is a directory that is created to make sure whoever is connecting will have their respective individual folders. That means any user, any user that is created in Linux will have his own folder. That is his personal folder, and nobody can access it except him. If I have another user called Raghav, when Raghav is connecting, he will connect to slash home slash Raghav. So this is called home directory. Now, one of the most important things is when you are installing software, most people do this fundamental mistake. When they install software in their home directory. When they download any critical data, they will put it in home directory. But unfortunately, all the permissions are given only to the current user, that is Linux admin. So please remember, never do this mistake of installing software or putting any data that you want to share to others, because the permissions are only given to you. Nobody else can come and do anything here. Okay, so that's the first thing you should remember. Whenever you connect to your home directory. Now, for example, let me create a folder, mkdir. I created a folder called one, simply one, mkdir1. Now I change directory into one. Currently, I am in my home directory. I want to go into this folder one. So cd1, change directory one. Now, if I say present working directory, I am in folder one. Earlier, I am in folder Linux admin, which is my home directory. Now let me create another folder, mkdir2. Now let me go to 2. If I say pwd, it tells me that I am here. And you can also see that here. This is called as a prompt, prompt prompt. The prompt here, what you see is dollar prompt. In a dollar prompt, what you see is your username at the rate your computer name colon. This indicates your home directory. This tilde symbol indicates your home directory. So your home directory /1 /2. So you are at this path. Under your home directory, there is a directory called 1 and there is a directory called 2. So this tilde symbol represents home directory. Now, if you want to go to your home directory, it's easy to press like this. This will take you to your home directory. Or you can also give the whole path cd/home/linux admin. You can do either of the things. You can give the full path of the folder, or you can just simply say cd tilde, you will go back to your home directory. I'm in my home directory. How do you know? Because before my dollar prompt, I just see a tilde symbol indicating my home directory. So that is how you can understand as which user you are connected and you are in which directory. Both are extremely important. Now, what if I say cd space slash, I will go to root directory. If you look into my current tree, I am in my home directory and there I have multiple directories. Okay, let me remove everything. To remove everything, you have to type the command rm. Rm is to remove. For example, to remove a file name, I have to say rm space file name, whatever file name, that will remove the file name. If the file name is under use, it says if the computer says you cannot remove, you can give a -f flag indicating remove forcibly. You can force remove. Rm space -f file name. Okay. If you want to remove all the files, one second. If you want to If you want to delete a single file name, it is rm space -f space file name. Or if you want to delete multiple files, you just give a star. Okay. So deleting a file is quite easy. Remove -f. Usually we use -f force and the name of the file. Whatever file is coming back. That's one way. Or you can also give a wildcard. Now wildcard will means everything. But the problem is if you have folders, if I say ls here, list command, whatever you see here in blue color, they are folders. This is a folder. One is a folder. Informatica is a folder. And all these things are files. You cannot easily delete folder using rm command. Let me try to remove -f. Let me try to remove songs.txt. Another easy way to actually copy paste in Linux is like this. You are here, right? You just select whatever text you want and just make a right click. That will automatically paste. So I'm able to delete it. I wanted to delete all text files. For example, this is a txt. This is a txt. This is the txt. Then what I can do is star dot txt. So it should have removed all text files. See, all text files are removed. Suppose if I say now I have log, dot something. So there is something dot something. Text file is always of the type something dot something. So let me try to remove minus f. There is something before dot, there is something after dot. Because there is something before dot, there is Windows, there is Linux, there is reports. So that is why I put a star before dot, and after dot also I put a star, because there is a log, there is something, I don't know. Now if I say else, you can see that everything is deleted. Now you have two things in blue color, one thing in red color, white color. So if I say ls minus L means long listing. Generally, ls will list the contents in horizontal way. You can see whatever items that are available in a horizontal fashion. But if you want to see in a vertical fashion, you have to say long listing, ls minus L. Now you can see here, a directory or a folder will have D in the start, whereas a file will have dash in the start. So this indicates whether it is a file or a folder. Now I can see two D's, D and D means these two are directories, and RM does not have it. So RM is a file. Then you might actually think why somebody created a file without any dot. That is what I said in the last class also. Every file should have an extension. That is what is how Windows is made. File.ppt, file.xl, file.zip, file.xls, but not necessarily in Linux. A file need to have an extension. I can just create a file with the name like this. For example, using a editor called Nano. Nano is a built-in editor like a notepad. Using that, you can create a file or edit the file. I'm going to create a file. I'm going to create a file called resume. I did not put .txt, .doc. I don't want to keep. So I can write my resume. Something like that. Now I say Control O is to save, Control X to exit. Now if I say list contents in a long listing, ls space minus L, you can see that. But do you give this in Naukri.com? You don't give this in Naukri.com. Why? Generally 90%, 95% of the people who are using will be Windows admins. So the girl or the boy that is opening this will be he should be a Windows user. So he would get confused when you say resume. Arey, kya hai? What is this? Is it resume.pdf or resume.docx or doc? He would get a little confusion. So that's the reason, even while you are working in Linux, even when Linux can take a file name without any extension like this, please don't do that. Okay? That's a big mistake. So never ever create a file without any extension. Even the Linux is capable. Okay? Now, both of them start with R. Can you see here? Letter R. So what I can do is RM minus F force. Actually, force is not needed. But I'll tell you, Linux is a multi-user system. There is another thing you should understand. Windows is a single user system. In your laptop, you are the only person who can connect. Nobody should connect from outside. If somebody is connecting from outside, then you will disconnect because Windows is a single user system. Either you can connect directly, you can sit before the laptop, or from internet via internet using some tools you can connect. But that person will get Windows prompt, you will not get anything. That person will be able to control your Windows and you can't do anything. It's a single user system. But Linux is a multi-user system. So multiple people connect to Linux. The same box, there are a lot of people connecting. Imagine there is a file. Okay, now if I say who, you can see how many people are connected. So I am connected. I can also connect again because my username and password is shared to a lot of people, lot of employees. So somebody connected. Now if I go and type who, it's going to show two users. Of course, my IP address is same because I am the person who connected. There is another user called as root user. Let me try to connect as root user. If I remember, root is not allowed. Okay. Anyways, now the question is, what if both of us open the file? Now here I say nano resume. This file is in open state. Now the other person here who is connected, okay, he wanted to delete the file rm resume. Generally deleted. He's lucky he got deleted. But otherwise, what is the problem? The file is in an open state. Okay. Now what happens here? This guy is still editing. He does not know this file is deleted. Are you getting the point? So he's going to still edit his resume. So his poor fellow is writing everything. Control O, Control X. Now if I say ls minus l, you got rm back. Okay, so open files are a major concern which we will see later. This we will do later in the mid of the course. When I go to Kubernetes or when I go to Docker, I'm going to tell you. So what is the problem? A file is in open state by multiple people. Are you getting the point? That's a big concern for us. There is a Kubernetes configuration file I am configuring. Then there is a night shift user. Actually, there was a problem in the night. The time is 6 o'clock in the AM. Night shift user went away. I took charge. I'll work until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I am a regular shift. Then again, afternoon shift user will come, but we have to resolve it. So I open it. The night shift administrator, who is supposed to sleep by now, he also opened it, and everybody is editing it. Who will win the final war? The last save person will win. The person who actually saves the last will win it. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We don't want multiple people to open the same file. So keep in mind. Huh? That's a worrisome matter. But anyways, giving force is quite useful. Sometimes Linux doesn't like if multiple people are editing and connecting and saving. At that time, it says file is busy. That's the reason why we say -f. Now here I have two files, resume and R, both are starting with letter R. So I can say star R. That means any file that is starting with R. Sorry, R star. R, and the remaining things I don't care, whatever it is, they're starting with R. So I'm going to put a wildcard called as asterisk, and let us see what happens. They are deleted. So this is used as a wildcard. Okay, a wildcard is pattern matching. So anything, any text after R, it takes. There is some text, yes. There is some text, yes. So both are matching. What is that? Here you have M, here you have E. That doesn't matter for star. There should be something existing. Now, finally, we have come to a place where we have two directories. Informatica is a directory. And under Informatica, you have bin folder, doc folder, info folder, product folder, lib folder. So this is not a file. This is a directory which contains subdirectories. Now let me try to delete Informatica. RM Informatica. It says Informatica is a directory. I cannot remove. Then I have to tell him RM minus recursively delete. R stands for recursive. F is force, of course. So what does this recursive do? It will go to first level Informatica. Now let me give Informatica. Now what happens is it will first go to Informatica, goes into bin. There is no subdirectory. Bin is the last directory. Delete bin. Then goes to top level Informatica. Next level doc, goes to doc. Under doc you have info and product. It will go to info. There is nothing after info. Deletes info. Then deletes product. Then deletes doc. Then goes back to Informatica. The last folder removed remaining is lib. It now goes into lib, deletes, go to top. All the children are deleted and delete the parent. That is recursive. So recursive means if there is a folder, under that there is another folder, under that there is another folder, you have to tell RM command to go deep into all the folders and keep removing. Then that will remove. Now if I say ls, I don't have any folders. Now again, if I say RM star, I cannot say RM star. I have to say RF. Why? Because this is a folder. Then that is removed. If I say list contents, you don't have anything. Okay. Now there is a question for me. Now, as a system administrator, as a DevOps engineer, I have a general query. We have removed a lot of data. Can I get it back? No, no. It's not like Windows. In Windows, you have recycle bin. You can always go to recycle bin. And if something is removed, you can restore. Say, for example, this is a shortcut and I'm going to remove it. That's removed. Where does that go? That goes into recycle bin. If I want, I can get it back by simply selecting restore. If I restore, this is automatically restored. If I delete, that goes into recycle bin. See, now I delete this. That also goes into recycle bin. Now if I select all, make a right click and I say restore. So everything will come off. So recycle bin is an advantage with Windows. In Linux, we are so unfortunate we don't have a recycle bin. Okay, please be noted. Now, let me create a directory. Now, I'm what I want is I want a directory structure. There should be a folder one. Under one, there is second folder, third, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I want to create a folder one. Under folder one, I need two. Under two, under three. So I want to create a line of folders. So mkdir will generally create a single folder. But if you want to create folder under folder under folder under folder, you have to give minus p path as a flag. P stands for path. So this path will go through each of the folder and keep creating all of them. Now you see, if you see if I say ls, there is only one folder. Now if I say tree, you can find the path. There is one folder, second folder, third, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There are 9 directories. Now how do I delete them? How do I delete folder number 4? Who can help me? RM. Then
recursive rm.
minus R. That is fantastic. Recursive. We have to use recursive. If there is a folder, there is recursive. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will it take? Now you say tree. Yes, that's deleted. Fourth directory onwards, everything is deleted. So that is how you can create a directory structure using minus p. Now I'll tell you there is another command. Uh, Usually DevOps engineers will use this kind of command with mkdir. See, in my computer, I installed tree. Using tree tool, I am able to see the contents in a tree. Tree is by default not available. So you have to install tree. To install tree in Linux, please remember when you log in for the first time, it is mandatory you have to update the system using this command sudo apt update will update your system. Update is a simple command to update your computer. APT is a tool. We will talk more about it tomorrow. APT is the tool that does every installation in Linux. You want to install anything, just say APT space, whatever it is, it gets installed. And you anything you are going to do on a system, any command you are going to execute on system should always be executed using sudo. Sudo is a verb, English verb. Do means do, su means super user. Means you are telling Linux, I am a super user. When Linux is installed on this computer, I am created and I am an administrator. So you have to tell Linux, run this command as an administrator, sudo, do it as a super user, and apt update. Then the system will update. And if you want to avoid running sudo, then you have to become a root user. Sorry, sudo su dash will automatically switch you as a root user. Now, can you see you have become a root user? How do you know you are a root user? You can see you connected as root. Now, he need not type anything, no sudo, nothing. He can straight away type the command apt update will update without any issues. So root user is the only guy who can execute commands without typing sudo. Now if I say exit, I will go back as a Linux admin. Now if I say apt update, system says it gives an error, permission denied. I cannot accept couple of things. That only happens by typing sudo. Okay, system is almost update. Let me clear the screen. You have to install a tool called sudo apt install tree. So tree is a tool you have to install. It is already installed. Now what will tree do? Tree will show the command hierarchy. Just a moment. So let me go to CD now 1/2/3. So where am I now? I am in third level. So present working directory, I am here. Now there is a, I'll go to this, I'll go to this. There is a intelligent option here when you do CD. Generally, if you say CD space two dots, you will go to parent level. Currently, I am at 3 level. If I say CD space two dots, now I am at 2 level. Are you getting the point? Now again, let me go to 3. I am at third level. I want to go to first level. So CD space two dots will take me a level up. I'll go to 2 level. But I don't want to go to 2 level. Straight away, I want to go to 1 level. So give a dash and give another dot. So that means this is 1 level up. This is 2 levels up. Now you can see I'm directly at 1. Now let me again go to third level. mkdir minus p, because I'm going to create lot of subfolders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let me go to ninth level. So I am at ninth level. I want to go to first level. Who can help me with the command? CD dash dash will take me to 8th level. Forward slash another dash dash will take me to 7th level. Another forward, another dash dash will take me to 6th level, 5th level, 4th level, 3rd level, 2nd level, 1st level. You see, I'm here. Is the point clear?
Yes.
Keep calculating. Keep calculating. How many levels you want to go up? First level slash second level slash third level. 1 second, guys. Somebody is continuously knocking the door. Let me go and check.
Can anyone inform me yesterday did we have a class?
I think there is no class yesterday. I have tried even at 1 o'clock.
Okay. I was also trying.
I
But
need to actually I need to check with Raghavendra actually.
yeah, I was also thinking, but after our class, we'll talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there any WhatsApp group or sort of thing? So we can be well informed. We need to discuss with the sir.
That's what I need to ask the Raghavendra. So regarding the WhatsApp also, we need to
Sure.
speak on it.
Yeah. Because I was having no idea that did I miss the class or something. But after a few minutes, I have
Even I have the same doubt. Yeah. Okay.
So can anyone just tell me that we uh, showed the tutorial to install the that Linux machine?
Even I have missed the beginning classes, so I need to speak with this also.
One thing we'll talk later because the session is going recorded. I think it will
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
our
yeah,
conversation will get into it.
yeah.
So we are here. LS. Now tree. Now who will tell me how to delete everything? I want to delete everything from 1 to 9. So I selected, I said rm remove minus forcibly. Because these are directories, I also add R. Can I delete? If I say tree, what is there? Why it did not delete?
Recursion.
Rm. I gave R. I
Okay.
gave because not necessarily I need to give in the start.
Okay.
RFFR is same.
Because we are in a initial directory, right?
Correct. Now if I execute, everything is there. Hmm? Everything is there. Then what mistake are we doing?
We have not given.
No need to give super user because this is my directory. This is my local directory. Who am I? I am Linux admin. I can do anything in my directory. Beyond my directory or over the system, then I need to be SUDO, super user. Okay. I'll give another command. Now I am removing 9. I am putting 8. Now if I say tree, what is happening here? Yes, I know some of you can understand by now.
It is iterating from last.
Because I'm giving the whole path, whoever is coming in the last, he is deleting them. Earlier it deleted 9, then 8, then 7. Now if I say RM minus RF, now I want to delete from top. So just say 1. Now you see everything is deleted. So please be careful, okay? What we think in our mind is something different to what you get executed. Especially you have a hierarchy of folders. You want to remove the top level, make sure you only give the top level. You want to give the low level, make sure you give the right low level. So I also give a couple of things to practice. You can practice. Now this is quite important. Now we will tell you what exactly is happening. Okay. For example, let me say mkdir minus p 1 2 3 4. It just created, right? Now let me remove them. Rm minus Rf. Now again let me create. Now I'm going to add a switch called V, flag called V. So V flag means verbose. Always in Windows or Linux, when you give a verbose or V flag, it will tell you what exactly is happening. So the current operation is displayed. If I don't give a verbose option, it silently creates. But if I give a verbose option, action number 1 created directory 1, action number 2 created directory 1/2. So whatever actions it displays on the screen. So whenever you want to see log files, whenever you want to see log files, you use V option so that you can get full view of the log. That is verbose. So mkdir minus verbose flag, P is path flag, create a folder under Informatica. Let me tell you what this one is going to do. It's going to create a folder called Informatica, right? Under Informatica, it is going to create a folder called lib. Yes or no? It's going to create a folder called lib. Under lib, it is going to create a folder called bin. Under bin, it is going to create a folder called doc. Under doc, it is going to create subfolders called info and a subfolder called product. That means you can actually do it in one shot. Earlier, we created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in an order. Now, this is something different. So, the computer always reads from right to left. For your kind information, you should not understand this left to right. Like we read Urdu. You know how Urdu and Arabic are read? Yes or no? Ask any Muslim, he will tell you. They will read from right. You know Urdu, right? Yes or
Yeah,
no?
from
Urdu
right.
is, Urdu is read from right. For us, it is always left formation. For Urdu, it is right formation. So computer also parses from right to left for your kind information. It never does a parsing from left to right. So when it parses from right to left, when it encounters a brace, it thinks that there should be an ending brace. Okay. Then under the brace again there is a brace. It thinks that this is a sub brace. So after this, it will parse on. It will see there is a starting brace. Means it sees this is the end of a brace. So it identifies info and product belong to same, but it does not know what the other is. Okay, then he goes and he sees there is a slash, there is a doc. So immediately he will first create this hierarchy. Oh, okay. Under doc dash, this set is there. This set has to be children. So it first creates doc dash. Then it sees there it sees bin dash and lib dash. Then it sees that this parenthesis is ending. Oh, okay, all these guys belong to same category, but they are under whom? It further parses and sees Informatica, so it automatically creates Informatica lib bin, because lib and bin are separated by commas and they are within the parenthesis. I mean brace. Did you understand? So this is a subset, and the whole thing is a subset of Informatica. That's what it happens there. And if I say tree, you can see that is created. Any doubts here? Easy, right? So you can practice.
Yeah.
Now I want to create a main folder. Under that, one subfolder and another subfolder like this. Reports. I want mail reports, web reports, SAP reports, database reports, Oracle reports. That means under Oracle, I want reports. Under database, I want reports. Under SAP, I want reports. Under this, I want reports. Let me call the main folder as reporting. So I wanted to consolidate the whole reporting of my company products in a single shot. How to do that? mkdir minus, I want to see verbose output. I want to create a path. What to how to write? Reporting, reporting slash everything is under reporting, right? So start a brace. Okay, yes or no? Same as here. Okay, start a brace. My first level children are male. Under male, I have reports. Yes or no? Then my second level children is web. Under web, I have
Another bracket report.
reports, comma, SAP, same thing, comma, database, same thing, comma, Oracle, same thing. Now I'm going to close it because I started here, I closed here. Let me do it and see if our logic is right. What happened? What happened? Huh? What the mistake did I do here? Let me delete it first. I'll tell the mistake where I did. RM minus RF. Let me list. Oh, it did not delete? Why? Oh, again I'm doing the same thing. If I want to delete everything, I should only give the parent folder. Now it is deleted. No, that's not the question. What's the mistake I did here? The mistake I did here is when there is only one children, you need not give brace.
Okay.
There is only one children, right? For one children, why are you giving brace? When there are multiple children only, you should give a brace. There is only one child. If you give a brace, it thinks brace also is the folder name. See, Linux, this is not Linux, this is general logic. This is not learning Linux, this is
These
learning
are these are
general.
dictionaries, key value pairs. I got.
Ah, because people don't know what is a key value pairs, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
So see here, gentlemen, under reporting, I have multiple subfolders. That is why I started with a brace under mail slash reports, comma, Oracle slash reports. Okay, then let us see what it will create. Then it created everything correctly. When do you put a brace? Under this condition. Let me remove everything. So let me try to recreate the whole structure. Say, for example, under mail, I want both reports and also emails. So I want two options in the same hierarchy. Then only you should give a brace. Because under mail, I want now both reports and email. Now let us see what happens. Under mail, I have both email and reports. So I use a brace, a specific brace, only if there are multiple items. If there is a single line item, don't give a brace. Does this make sense? Can you guys understand it? Can you practice it today?
Yes.
Everything looks easy, but until you practice, you don't get a damn in that. So today's history is from from 140 I have to give page to history. Of course, see, the reason why I give history is the document I am going to share you today will have only one example, but I will deviate from it. To make you understand, we have created second example reports wala, yes or no? So that's the reason I also give you my history, because I cannot put everything into a file. Then the file becomes a dictionary.
Yeah.
So I'll give one example, but to make you understand, I'll do something on the spot. Okay, that does not mean that will be there. Plus, you also have to reduce dependency. The moment I start spoon feeding you, I am not lifting you up. The more I spoon feed you, the more worst you become. I shouldn't spoon feed you. I should give a space for you to understand, to think yourself. Try to understand me. Okay, if I give all the labs, then you fail. Some labs you have to look into the video, understand, pause the video, then you do. That is how you increase your learning capabilities. If everything is there in the lab, you only copy paste. Believe me, I request none of you to copy paste. Such a kind of thing you can copy paste. But even this, I don't agree you copy paste. When you are typing, you think about it. So these are my 2 cents for you. If tomorrow you are going to ask a question, you said you will give lab for everything. I generally give lab for everything, but not anything. Willfully, I don't use some labs even though I have. Why? I don't want you to spoon feed. Yes or no? Rock stars will hard work. If I spoon feed you, it's like baby eating Cerelac. Do you agree? All of us are babies, right? Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
Do you want to eat this or do you want to eat dum biryani? I want to eat dum biryani. No? Yes or no?
Yeah.
That means straight away we have to hit that gives us tears. So human has always something called comfort factor. He always stays in comfort factor. I have seen in my training, my experience, the more I give you labs, you will praise me. Abba, Raghavara, super labs, macha. He give labs for everything. But that is where I'm pulling you back. Then I'm not seeing the fighter in you. I only look at all of you as copy paste guys. Are you getting the point? Yes or no? Don't copy paste. Even though it is available here, it is evident you can copy paste. Try to tell in your mind, oh, V is verbose. It's going to print everything. Make sense? All the best. And please do as much practice as needed. By 10:30, I think the video will be uploaded from today onwards. Okay? Bye-bye.